What's up guys, Augie Johnston here, back with another one here at ballerbootcamp.com. And in today's video, we're going to be talking more basketball with this hoop talk. Thanks for being here, and let's go ahead and start the video. A lot of basketball players come and go, but not every one of them leave their mark. To be the best, you need to beat the best. And to do that, you gotta be a little insane, or at least be able to get some insane stats while doing it. From my point of view, you have to win rings, get those stats, and have the clutch gene to be on this list. So let's jump straight into the video and look at the 5 most insane NBA players of all time. Number 5, Kobe Bryant. Well, many consider Kobe Bryant as an overrated player, but once you go through his stats and his accomplishments in his NBA career, you know that he is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most insane NBA players that we have had the privilege to see. In his amazing 20-year career, Kobe has won it all. These are some of the highlights from his illustrious career. Kobe has been the NBA champion 5 times. He is a 2-time NBA Finals MVP, a regular season MVP, and 2008's NBA's most valuable player. His career stats are just as crazy, you guys. He has 33,643 points under his belt, 7,047 rebounds, and has a total of 6,306 assists. He is the 3rd all-time total in points, number 10 all-time in total points per game in the playoffs, and number 8 all-time in total wins in the playoffs. The Black Mamba rightfully deserves to be on this list. Number 4, Larry Bird. They say that white men can't jump. Larry Bird in his prime showed us that it actually doesn't really matter if you can't jump that high. Because as long as you have mastered every other department of the game, then you're going to get to be known as one of the hardest players to beat in NBA history. And that's exactly what Larry Bird was, and what a competitor. He won 3 championships, got 2 finals MVPs, and he also won 3 straight NBA MVP awards, making him as one of the 3 players to win at least 3 in a row. Larry Bird had 59 triple-doubles in his regular season, which ranks him 5th of all time. He is the 11th all-time in win shares for the playoffs. Not just that, but he had a 50-40-90 shooting season, not only once, but twice, and that's insane. Number 3, Magic Johnson. Who is the greatest point guard of all time? Well, most of you might agree that this actually might be Magic Johnson. A lot of other people might argue John Stockton too, but many would say Magic Johnson. However, Magic Johnson has always brought his own magic to the game and could do stuff with the ball that Stockton just couldn't flat out do. With 3 finals MVPs and 3 regular season MVPs, this guy, he's a legend. He's number 5 all-time in wins in the playoffs and scored 17,707 points and recorded 10,141 assists, 6,559 rebounds, and 1,724 steals. He also became the all-time leader in assists per game at the time back then, with an average of 11.2 per game. With so many accolades, is there really any doubt that this guy is one of the most insane NBA players of all time? Didn't think so. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. One of the all-time greats. His game was no less than music to one's ears. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a gift to basketball, one of the most unique basketball players that we have ever seen. When he retired in 1989, there was no NBA player who had scored more points, blocked more shots, and won more Most Valuable Player awards, or logged more seasons even. He did it gracefully by using what now could be considered as a lost art in his patented hook shot that was literally unstoppable. In his amazing career, he earned a lot of awards such as Rookie of the Year, 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA MVP awards, 2-time NBA Final MVP, 19-time All-Star Game attendee, 2-time scoring champion, and these are just to name a few. No one comes close to him when it comes to individual and team success. He averaged double-digit points for over 2 decades. That is so insane, and that's why he's number 2 on our list. Alright, finally we are here. The number 1 spot has to go to no other than Michael Jordan. I mean, who really didn't see that coming? Even if you're not a basketball fan, you still must have at least heard the Michael Jordan name before. Probably because you watched Space Jam or something as a kid. But anyways, yes, Michael Jordan, he has to be the greatest player of all time. He has literally showcased the definition of what being the greatest of all time really should and does look like. 6-time champion, 6 finalist MVPs, 5 regular season MVPs, 10 scoring titles, number 1 all-time points per game for the playoffs. So that is proof in itself that he's the most clutch player of all time. Number 1 all-time points per game for the regular season. Number 1 in almost everything. He is the only player in NBA history to never once score under 15 points in a playoff game that he'd ever played in. Jordan's Bulls never lost 3 consecutive games from 1990 until Jordan retired. This speaks volumes of the impact that this player had on the court. He holds the record of the most points in a single playoff game at 63 and has 8 50-plus performances just in the playoffs. And with all this said, there's still so much more stories we could tell and things that we could talk about this legend, about the GOAT and his accomplishments. And this is what makes him number 1 on the most insane players of all time list. Alright guys, this wraps up our video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. And go ahead and click on the link on the screen right now to check out another one of our videos. We have a ton of awesome content. You're going to really like it. So alright guys, go ahead and click that link right now and I will see you guys in the next video.